My name is Alonso Rodriguez, and we will be solving a variety of 6 problems. These are a sample of 3. The first one is -7 distributed to 1 minus 4m minus 8m equals 6m plus 21. The second one is 6 distributed to 4 plus x, that is greater than 8x plus 40. And the last one is v equals d over t. We have to solve for both d and t. First, we will be solving -7 distributed to 1 minus 4m minus 8m equals 6m plus 21. To first do that, we're going to have to distribute, and we'll get a total of -7 plus 28m minus 8m equals 6m plus 21. We get that because when two negatives create a positive, and -7 times 1 is a negative, since it is a positive. Next, we're going to have to combine like terms, so we get -7 plus 20m because we have to subtract 8m into 28m, and then we have a total of -7 plus 20m equals 6m plus 21. Next, we're going to have to get the variable on its own and solve it. So what we're going to want to do first is subtract 6m and cancel it out on one side and bring it over to the other to get 14m. Then we're going to have to add 7 and to 21 on the other side and cancel it out on the left side to get a total of 28, and then we subtract 14 into 28 and get a total of m equals 2. For v equals d over t, we're going to have to solve for both d and t. We'll start off with t for right now. What we're going to do first is multiply t to cancel it out and bring it over to the other side, so it equals t times v equals d. And then we divide v and cancel it out on the left and bring it over to the other side so that it equals t equals d over v. To solve for d, we're going to have to start off with v equals d over t, and then we're going to have to multiply d, and then we'll get v times d equals t. So we're going to have to divide v, and then we'll get d equals t over v. For this one, we're going to have to distribute right away, so it will equal 24 plus 6x is greater than 8x plus 40. We're going to have to solve for it, so we're going to subtract 6x and bring it over to the other side to get 2x plus 40, and we're going to subtract 40 and bring it over to the other side to get -16 equals 2x, and then we're going to divide 2 into -16 and get a total of -8 equals x. Since we divided by a negative, it swaps the thing over, so now it's flipped to the other side, so it's a less than. So on the graph it'll go the other way than it would if it was a positive divided into. For this problem, the story problem is an average Joe's charges $100 for a sign-up fee and $25 per month. Global Gym charges $120 for a sign-up fee and $20 per month. After how many months will the gyms cost the same? So what we're going to want to do first is get the variable on its own side, so we're going to have to subtract 20 on one side and then get a total of 5m, and then we're going to have to subtract 100 to get 20 on the other side, so the equal 5m equals 20. And then we divide 5 to cancel out the 5 but keep them. So it would equal m equals 20 divided by 5, which would equal 4. So the total would be m equals 4. And that would be 4 months for how the gyms will cost the same. For this, it will be your test scores for math are 45, 70, 80, and 90. If you get nothing wrong on the next test, it is possible. Is it possible to get a B in the class? Explain. No. A 190, B 89 to 80, C 79 to 70, D 69 to 60, F 59 and below. So what we're going to want to do first is add all up 45, 70, 80, 90, and 100 to get a total of 385, and then we're going to have to find the average, so we're going to divide it by the number of things that were added into it, and that would be a total of 5, so we would get the number 77. And for this last one, we have 610 equals D over 2.75. The story problem is an airplane refuels in St. Louis and continues on to Boston. It travels at an average speed of 610 kilometers per hour. If the trip takes 2.75 hours, what is the flight distance between St. Louis and Boston? Use the following formula: V equals D over T, where V equals speed, D equals distance, and T equals time. So what we're going to do first is multiply 2.75 times 2.75 and cancel it out on the right and bring it over to 610, and then we'll have to multiply it to get a total of 1677.50 kilometers. That is what the distance will equal. Those are all the 6 problems, and the answers to every single one of them are listed here. For 1 it is m equals 2. For 2 it's negative 8 less than x, and then x slash x is less than negative 8, and then infinity and negative 8. Then 3 is d equals t over v, and t equals t over v. 4 is m equals 4 months. 5 is 77, and 6 is d equals 1677 and 50. Thank you for your time, and that is all.